Yes, my headphones are in. Look at me. I'm moving up on in the world, doing my big one, headphones and all.
She's becoming a true bootleg queen. 1, 2, 3. Drag queen save the world. It's Aja. Hey, Aja.
What's the tea? We're here tonight doing what we do best, which is actually what we do worst.
What we do best is being problematic and giving out opinions that nobody asked for. But how are you, Aja?
Bootleg Opinions.
I am alive, but at what cost? I didn't ask to wake up. I just opened my eyes and I have bills to pay.
I know doing Bootleg Opinions is not on your schedule today, so I want to say a huge thank you for jumping in last minute because our other bootleg queen has canceled last minute. So thank you, Aja.
Oh no, see, they may not know, but this beautiful backdrop, I actually just rented it. I'm in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere. I wish I was in the projects in the middle of the Bronx.
And you can walk through the projects without getting in the words of Aja. Now, on this episode, it is all about the transformation. And for this episode, they're transforming the firefighters. What do you think about this concept?
So I love the concept because it's kind of like what drag is about. And you're asking these not so feminine looking big burly firefighters to get up in geesh and propaganda. And it's like, oh, okay. And some of them is real muscular, so... But nobody's going home this episode, so it's like, let's see what happens. No shade.
Or in any episodes, hello. Where have you been?
Listen, I've been here in the woods, clearly.
Nonetheless, I felt like there were great sports this episode. Now, in this challenge, who stood out to you and who didn't stand out to you?
Okay, so who stood out to me was Plastique, Jorgeous, and Megan Thee Stallion. Honestly, they carried. I'm calling her Megan Thee Stallion because I don't remember her name. I don't care what her name was. It's Megan the motherfucking Stallion. That was Megan Thee Stallion in like 10, 20 years, girl.
Yeah, she slayed it in that little challenge dance performance. There were a lot of controversies at the bar that I was doing the viewing at tonight. They didn't agree with the outcome. So I guess that based on your answer, you didn't agree with the outcome as well. If you were to put a bottom two in the bottom, who would you group?
In my opinion, the worst team was Shannel, Angeria, and Talquana. I'm going to call her Talquana because I don't really remember her name. Okay. Honestly, the other one I would have put was Roxxxy, Vanjie, and Brickisha because she was a brick. And it's no shade.
No, it's a dragon. Remember from last episode?
Dragons are real. I have seen some funky ass looking who look like dragons. And because of that, I think they're real.
Why call them bricks when you can just call them dragons? Well, anyway, that is Bootleg Opinions. Thank you so much, Aja.
Look, I think Roxxxy did a good job in total, you doing the outfits and doing all that stuff. But when it comes down to the transformation aspect and everything, I think kind of like doing what it's supposed to do, I feel like the best ones were Megan Thee Stallion and Brita Filter on estrogen.
And fun fact, Brita Filter is from New York City. Now, the top two is Roxxxy Andrews and Vanjie. Who do you think won the lip sync?
To be honest with you, and this is no shade, I feel like they both did the same level of okay. It was giving almost kind of the same energy as when Vivian Panay and Honey Mahogany got double eliminated. The energy was lacking. I feel like Vanjie didn't know the words. I couldn't tell because she was like... Vanjie is very high energy, so I get that. Roxxxy was the opposite. Roxxxy was sexy and she knew the words and she was in one spot, but she was literally in one spot. But I guess that works for Roxxxy. I don't know. I guess I would have to see the lip sync again. The first time I saw it, I was not sold on anybody's performance. But if we had to pick what had to, Roxxxy definitely was the one that I feel like she kind of captured the song more.
But anyway, let's talk about the looks. Category is makeover transformation. We first up have Jorgeous and Plastique, and who did you say her name was?
Megan Thee Stallion. Girl.
And they are serving the colors of the Powerpuff Girls. We got Jorgeous in pink, we got Megan Thee Stallion in green, and of course Plastique Tiara in bubbles. Ooh la la. I think that during the performance, they were great, they were high energy. As far as the looks go, I think there is some sort of cohesion, but I think that the straps of the black could have been a different color because I feel like the pink was very soft, the green was very soft as well. So I think a different color would have worked better. But overall, I think that there is cohesion and there is some sort of a family resemblance. And George is wearing the shoes that you hated during the entrance look. Do you remember the platform heels?
Ooh, yes, she is, baby.
Yeah, I clocked it.
But you know what?
Jorgeous is the shortest.
For me, I feel like their transformation was still the best, in my opinion. I feel like Plastique's look is finished in the way that it looks like it was meant to be that way.
Yeah.
If they wanted it to match more, I would have taken the black out of Jorgeous's look or added black to Plastique's look. That's the big disconnect, is that both of them have like this edginess to their softness, except for Plastique, which is all kind of soft.
You know, the Powerpuff Girls is known for their big eyes, kind of like the Brat Dolls. I think they should have done something with the makeup to bring it together. Because the outfits are not 100% there. Maybe the makeup could be the one thing that connect them all together. You know what I mean?
I mean, yes, I don't really want to see that makeup on Drag Race No Shade. Like, unless it's going to be done looking real cute, like real cute. I just feel like them big anime eyes, like on Drag Race, might look a little crazy and creepy, girl.
Okay, all right. And that is our bootleg opinions on this first group. Going on with the second group.
Next up, we have the illustrious Angeria, Shannel, and I've been calling her Talquana. I feel that they didn't really have anything matching. I do feel like the transformation, again, was good. Shannel really did paint her well. She kind of just looks like a drag queen who's working at, like, Lucky Chang's or some shit. Like, she just looks like...
Lucky Chang, I worked there for 10 plus years. What the f is that supposed to mean, girl? I'm working at Lucky Chang.
She looks like she works at Lucky Chang's. Being like, okay, doing the 6 p.m. show, and she's about to do Barbra Streisand in an outfit that has nothing to do with Barbra Streisand. Is what she's giving.
Yeah, it's an easy to go to outfit. That's metallic, that's iridescent, that's a lot of drag performers wear during, you know, an easy number. Or Hamburger Marys, you know, or lips.
I really wish that they would have put a similar outfit on her that they had on themselves, or edited everything around to where her outfit matched their outfits, because they were talking about, oh, with the blonde bombshells, but the blondes are not even the same.
You know what? You're so right. I just noticed too, because Shannel is in like a 613, and Angeria is, I don't even know what that is. It's more like a brown with some highlights.
It's giving 613, 27 with a 1B root.
Yeah.
And RuPaul said the only thing matching is your shoes. And honestly, she was not wrong at all.
But you can't deny that the transformation is great. And I do want to point out too that this season of All Stars, all the transformed people that they brought in were really well transformed, because in previous season, there's always like one or two misses that you're looking at like, girl, what the f happened? But each group has someone that was like really well with makeup and hair. In the previous group, Roxxxy did the transformed person really well. And this group, Shannel did really well with the transformation. And then in the last group, Gottmik did really well with the transformation, because I saw the resemblance in the makeup. And I forgot who the third group was. Why are you yawning and laughing? Was this episode really that bad? Now, about the look. Again, there's not much of a connection between the three, other than the fact that Shannel and the transformed person is wearing blue. And there is some showgirl and beads between Shannel and Angeria. But I feel like they just cut that piece off from Shannel and put it on Angeria, and the dress on Angeria did not make any sense. Yeah, no correlation whatsoever.
But you know what? They look good. Next!
But you know what? Non-eliminations. All right, next up is Nina West, Gottmik, and the transformed person. And what are we calling them?
This is Brita Filter on estrogen.
On how many months of estrogen?
Let's say 8 months. Enough to break down the face, but not the body.
So enough to get her health insurance letters. Now, I think that out of all the groups out there, this group had the most correlation with their outfits and hair. I think that it totally reads family, it totally reads transformation, and it's given me like the 60 vibes with the print of how swirly and crazy they are. The hair all connect, especially with Nina and the transformed person. The feathers connect, the shoes connect, and great connection between all three of them. Yeah, really well done.
And I think that this transformation on the firefighter into Brita Filter on estrogen, that firefighter in the face looks soft. Like if you get into the mug, it was soft. Mick took a hammer, a jackhammer, broke her face down. I'm starting to think that Mick put estrogen inside the makeup brushes. That's what it is. Girl, she just sat there like boom, boom, boom. And you know, the firefighter's just like, what's going on? Breaking that mug down. I know that usually, like, when it comes to Nina, I'm like, But you know what? I give it to Nina this round. I feel like she tied in really well and everything came together really good. I like the colors. I like the 60s groovy, like, hoochie hachu hoochie ha, whatever mod. It's cute. I love it. Honestly, I will wear these dresses. No shade. Like, in my size. I will wear these dresses. I will wear the hair. I love that they did the black hair. I'm going to say that. The black hair, I think, is really chic on the outfits as well.
Yeah, it's giving very go-go girl.
They did really good. I like them. I like them. I like them. They did that.
Out of the three, I would probably wear mixed the most because it's more revealing. What about you?
Of course. Of course. Like, nobody's going to wear that dress down to the knees. Like,
Well, there are two queens that are wearing it down to their knees, so we have to be a little bit more respectful, okay? All right, next group is Roxxxy, Vanjie, and who are we calling her?
this was my group to introduce.
Oh,
I worked very hard to get to this point and to be in bootleg
to be a bootleg
opinions for you to be sitting here.
really hard.
Anyways,
You know what the tea is, right? Every local queen has auditioned to be on RuPaul's Drag Race just so they can end up on Bootleg Opinions. Bootleg Opinions is actually the price.
I live for the applause. Good for you. So we have Roxxxy, we
You're
got
not buying
Miss
it.
Vanjie, and then we got Brokisha. No shade. Okay, now that we're taking a look at it, I feel like the outfits are not bad at all. Roxxxy really did that with the outfits. I feel like it's hard to say that they didn't do a good job on the makeover's face because the makeover was really hard. And like you could tell that he has a high sperm count. There was nothing soft about it, and I think they worked with what they could. Was it my favorite? No. But like, unfortunately, it was good. It wasn't bad. I don't think any of them were bad, except for Angeria, Shannel, and Talquana. I like that Roxxxy made the outfits. She did do that. I wish that the girl was wearing a brunette, kind of like them, or like that kind of like 27 honey blonde. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't have much critique for them. They did do good. I think that they really had to nitpick for this. And I think that, you know, obviously if the outfits were more cohesive for Jorgeous, Plastique, and Megan, it would have been different.
I think that the outfits are okay, and props to Roxxxy for making them because not a lot of queens on Drag Race actually know how to sew, so props to that. I think that for me, the outfit is just missing a little bit of drag elements because these pink fabrics are just literally pink spandex fabric. You know what I mean? The pieces were a little bit random on some of them, especially on Roxxxy's, because she just has this random piece on the side. And then on the transformed person, it was just like hanging from one side to the other. Okay. I feel like the one that reads more finished, it's Vanjie's.
They look good, but yeah, I agree.
And that's it for the transform. Which one is your favorite?
We're going based on the looks and only the looks, then it's gonna be...
It's not that hard, girl.
And our favorite look of the week is Nina West, Gottmik, and Brita Filter on Estrogen.
Who is also from New York City. So congratulations. And that's it on Bootleg Opinions today. It's a very short episode.
It really is. You know, do you ever have moments where you're like, I wish I was a Mongolian lamb? Like you're just like, I wish.
No.
Oh.
What does that have to do with anything? Mongolian lamb.
I don't know, girl. Intrusive thoughts are always winning, girl. Just let it be.
I told y'all she was smoking in the woods, y'all. But anyways, this is Bootleg Opinions. Bye! Till next time!
Hey, squirrel friends, when one video ends, just click on another one. It's called cringe viewing. Go ahead. I support you.